Now I'm going to look at this dimmer. Lots of times they don't leave me very much room here, but that looks pretty good actually. Okay, so I'm just pulling those little end pieces off. And this is stranded wire, so I just like to twist it on there like that. I'll do that to all of them. Now this red, this right here, I'm going to strip that off, and I could probably just leave this tag on here if I want. Maybe I should for the next person who gets in this box. And I happen to have a little bit of electrical tape here. I don't use my tape very often. I say that, but the last couple of videos I've used it. I'm just going to pull off a little piece. Now I'm just going to leave this on. Remember, that's the one that goes for the three-way. So I'm just going to wrap the little bottom of that tag. I'm not going to wrap the whole thing. Okay. And now, see that one they didn't strip that, because if you're going to use this dimmer for a single pole switch, not a three-way, you wouldn't have to strip this one off at all. Okay. So now I'm going to strip that off. Boy, they don't leave you much room here. I'm going to have to go back. I'm wondering if I should, I might have to take that little tag off of there. Just might have to. Dabbity nabbit. Yeah. Or at least some of it. Here I was trying to be so slick. Jerking that sucker off. I'll leave the electrical tape. How about that? And that should tell somebody that's probably the three-way. See, now I have enough. And that little tag's not going to be in my way. Okay. All right. Are we ready to push this in the box? I think we are. Well, not yet. We're ready to attach the wires. Okay, step by step. Let's do this. Okay, now before I just willy-nilly do this, I know the green wire is going to the ground, and we know this is the one they're calling the three-way, this one, right? That way I just stripped off. These two are the powers. One is power in, one is power out, and it should not matter which one is power in, which one's out, but I'm going to use the black one for the main power feed that goes in, that comes out of this box. We know that's that bottom one, right? And we're gonna say that this other black wire that goes up to the other one, which is the black, the red, the white, the ground wire, is going over to that other switch. I'm going to use that black one as the main power, and because it's not black, it's red, I'm going to hook that red up to there. I'm going to hook the other red to the three-way. Okay? Do you see what I'm going to do here? I think so. And we know that's going to be at the bottom. Okay. So, and my power is off. And I'm just going to take the end just a little and kind of twist it that way. Oh, look at that. I got a little piece of the strand off of there. I guess I can hold it on there straight too. It's only one wire, right? And now I want to hold both of those straight up to get it on there all the way. Okay. We're just going to do the process of elimination, right? Here's the other red that's not the three-way. not the three-way. I'm calling that red coming out of the box the three-way, okay? I think this all makes sense to you. Get your wire nuts on there tight. Sometimes it feels like it's tight, and then you start turning it some more and it keeps going. And sometimes you might have it tight thinking, okay, I got the wire on there, and you can pull the stranded right out. So you got to be careful with that as you check it, okay? Now my three-way is the one that I stripped from before, okay? And that's going to go over there, so I can go, just seeing how I'm going to push that into the wall. It should be fine, like that. This one's just barely long, and I'm just going to take it and kind of twizzle it over the end. Sorry, I'm not showing you that. I think you're seeing it. Okay. Okay. That's tight. That feels tight. The ground, the green always is the ground. Most always, I say. That's the ground. Put that on. I'm not even going to worry about pushing it in the wall yet. I'm going to turn the power back on. Okay, and then I'm going to come up here and start messing with this. And as I come up here, I'm just going to have to be careful with this. I don't think I can shock myself on this. It's all plastic. There's no metal screws here, no brown metal screw or anything. I'll just be careful. Do that kind of business. I'm still kind of curious on that other light switch if I'm going to have to move that red wire like I was saying before. Okay, time will tell. Stick with me and let's see if this thing's going to work. So I'm going to turn the breaker back on and come back up here, and we're going to try this out. Okay, I have not touched anything yet. I don't like doing that. I like to have you see what I see. These lights happen to be turned on because I have no idea when I put the switch on if that was off or if this was on or off when I hit it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do before I do the dimmer, I'm going to turn this and see if they go off. And they do. Okay, you see here, these are off. We're going to do a few tests, so stick with me here. Okay, so far so good, right? Okay, we're going to turn it back on. And they go on, and we're going to dim them down and see if they dim. And you'll just have to see up here. See, it dims. Okay, I'm going to dim it. I'm going to go up, brighter, dimmer. Okay? Okay, so we know the dimmer's working. Okay, I was hoping this one was going to get dimmer. Okay, let's just look at this one here for a second. Okay, here's high and here's low. Okay, that dims pretty low. See? I'm liking that so far. On, off, on, off. Now see, if I leave it in the dimmer condition over here in the dimming switch, when I turn it on and off, it's going to stay on the dim condition, right? So when I come out of the bedroom, late at night, I can turn that on and it's going to be dim. Now, theory has it, this one should be working just fine the way it is. I say theory because I did not mess around with any of the wires. It's still kind of funky that I didn't have to wire this exactly the same way as the other. So I'm gonna test this out, and I want to make sure I don't start getting around in here and touching the ground screw and the power screw over here, because this I could shock myself. Okay, I'm looking at this. These are going on and off just like they're supposed to. And now that I have that off, I'm just gonna go over here and turn this on, and it should go on now. Okay, it does. I've got that up high. The lights are up high. I think everything's fine. I'm not quite sure what the deal with that was, but that wasn't really part of the video, how to wire up a brand new light switch from scratch. Okay, but this is working easy peasy. Okay, and remember, the light on it when it was off is lit up at the top, and it is. And let's see what happens when it's up and I turn it off on this side. Okay, I got it off. Now, which side is lit? It's still the top. That's fine. Okay. And I think that's how all your most switches should be, apparently, is when they're off. It looks like it's up at the top. It's lit. I always thought on some I thought it was lit down here, so you would know where to push your finger on the orange light late at night. But I'm not sure about that. But see, you remember the power? This was lit on the bottom from before, and it's not lit right now because I didn't turn that breaker back on yet. Okay, because there's a separate breaker that goes from here on down that way. And maybe they did that for a reason. Maybe they wanted it lit down there. So see, when that one was right side up, this would have been lit up here, right? The other one was lit. Maybe they did that for a reason, because they wanted it lit down here, and so one was lit up here, one was lit down there. I have no idea. I just don't know why they flipped this around, but it's working fine, and I don't really care if the light is down low or up high on that. We've got the dimmer switch next to it, as long as I've got a lit area here, because if it's late at night coming up the stairs or going down the stairs, I'll know where this area is. I'll know that the dimmer's here, that switch is there, and I can hit that or hit this or whatever. Okay, so I'm thinking everything is fine. So now I'm going to turn the power back off, and once I turn the power back off, then I can come over here, screw this back in there like I need to, put the cover plate on like I need to, and fish these wires back into the box. Okay, so we're going to fish these wires back into the box next.